Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 29th of January 2024. And we have a number of interesting news. And we start off with a new design for Johnnie Walker. And we know that the Johnnie Walker Blue Label gets a lot of new designs, and it's Lunar New Year's. And the artist is now James Jean. And this year is the design of the dragon. So I guess it's the Chinese New Year. The limited edition will come out mid-February. As always. And then we start off with Tomintoul Distillery bringing new 3 limited editions to the market. Every single malt was matured in a different cask type, and Tomintoul 12 Oloroso Sherry cask finish, a Tomintoul 14 Cognac cask finish, and Tomintoul 15 Madeira cask finishes. And if you live in the Netherlands, you can all buy them at Whisky.com. Then you have Glenmorangie 12 years Calvados cask finish. It's a new whiskey, and it's the 5th bottling of the Barrel Select series. Unfortunately, it's a UK exclusive. Then we have Glenglassaugh, and they are unveiling their Serpentine Coastal Cask Collection. The first one, the first whiskies will be 3 single cask bottlings with ages of 48, 49 and 51 years, and there will be more to come. Then we have a new distillery that's unveiling their first single malt. The Bonnington is revealing their first single malt. They are located in Leith in the Lowlands in Scotland, and they belong to Halewood Artisans Spirits. The Bonnington inaugural release is limited to 500 bottles, and they were matured in port wine cask and have an ABV of 52.3%. And then we move over to Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I've already talked about that. That was a very artisanal with a Fabergé egg as a package or something like that. And that was sold again with a record price of $2.8 million. It's a 30-year-old Irish whiskey and is now the most expensive whiskey ever sold in the world. And it was sold to a US American. Up until now, Macallan was the most expensive whiskey sold, so now it goes to Ireland. And then we have a new distillery for $4.8 million. There will be a new distillery in Kentucky, but it's just a show distillery from RD1 Spirits, which building that in Lexington, and they want to produce 1 cask per week, so about 50 casks per year. It should be opened until summer. Unfortunately, here in Europe, RD1 is not a really big brand, so we really, don't have much to do with that. Then we have Angel's Envy is unveiling their first 3 bottlings of the Cellar Collection. Unfortunately, also a US-only version. And they are 3 Kentucky straight bourbons with different finishes. Only 8,000 packages with 3 times 375 milliliters, so small bottlings, and they will sell about a price of about $400. The bottlings with the finishes are Oloroso Sherry, Tawny Port Wine, and Madeira. Then we have Garrard County Distilling is going into production. It's a $250 million Kentucky distillery, and it's now the new distillery that has been the biggest independent distillery in Kentucky, and it is 45 foot high, that's 13.7 meters, and has a 36-inch diameter, that's about 0.9 meters. It's a Vendome column still, and it will produce 8.5 million proof gallons, or about 150,000 barrels of casks per whiskey per year. They have two 20,000 square meters rick houses already, and they will build another 24 rick houses until 2030. Let's go over from US to international news. The Kamiki Shuzou Corporation, they are unveiling a new renovated building. It is a 100-year-old building in a Japanese village called Nara, and they are restored it to a distillery, and it will now be the home of the Kamiki whiskey, the first whiskey distillery in Nara. Yeah, that was it with the whiskey news. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.